This is the Chrissy Swan Show.
What are the odds? That's Sabrina Carpenter, and she happens to be in this.
Chrissy's Clickbait.
I forgot to say you're listening to the Chrissy Swan Show on Nova, where we have all the breaking news.
Yeah.
In fact, we suspected this, along with billions of others, a few weeks ago, but apparently Sabrina Carpenter, the bringer of Espresso, one of the greatest pop songs of all time, has split with her on-again, off-again boyfriend, Barry Keoghan, star of Saltburn.
Oliver in Saltburn with the big...
The big sorry. Yeah, look, no problems with his acting chops in that movie. He was absolutely brilliant. But apparently, absolute grog pig.
Oh, yeah, my man.
No, there's nothing worse. And apparently she's broken up with him because she's grown frustrated by his drunken partying. And let me tell you, there is nothing that gets more boring more quickly than someone who's always drunk.
How am I ever going to keep a boyfriend then, Swan?
Well, you're not.
You do remember there was a Dermois tip-off about Charlie XCX's birthday a couple of weeks ago,
Yes.
and the waiter was saying that Sabrina was quite well-behaved and sort of just sat in the corner, and it sort of made me realise that she's obviously not too much of a boozy party gal.
Yeah,
which-
she obviously doesn't have a problem. She's a normal person. And I don't know, Barry Keoghan, I don't like him.
No.
I don't like him, so I'm happy that she's left him. I've done a little deep dive. Do you remember I said I didn't like him because of his piggy eyes? That's not
little
true.
eyes, yeah.
That's not true. But I don't like him because I knew that there was a weird story about him and a baby and an ex-long-term girlfriend. And the time between the baby being born and him hooking up with the delicious Sabrina Carpenter seemed very short, and I was right. So his baby was born in August 2022, so 2 years ago. He split with his girlfriend when the baby wasn't even one, and then a month later... bang with Sabrina Carpenter. I'm sorry, that's a dog.
No, but maybe
That's a dog.
they were sick of each other. Maybe he wanted some espresso.
Yeah,
From
but
Sabrina.
you've got obligations. Jesus.
I know.
I don't rate him, and I think Sabrina's better off without him. Not that I know anything. Now, I do know about Taylor Swift, and she has debuted a new look that I think is going to absolutely take the world by storm. It is platform wedge Mary Jane's patent leather.
Oh, yes.
With socks. It's a magical preppy look, and she rocks it. And you mark my words, I'm holding up the photos of these shoes.
Yeah?
Yes, she is going to set something in motion.
Do you know what they remind me of? They remind me of something like an outfit Blair Waldorf would wear on Gossip Girl.
Yes.
Who Blake Lively was on Gossip Girl. Maybe Taylor's taken inspo from her mate.
I just love how sentimental Taylor is. That would not surprise me that the entire look is a nod to her BFF, Taylor. Blake. Now, speaking of Taylor, of course you know that I only have 4 moods and they're all entitled Taylor's last 4 albums. And on Saturday night, I was on a cleaning frenzy and I rediscovered a song off Midnight's that I want you to play on repeat, like we do, hyperfixation style. It's coulda, woulda, shoulda, or a combination. Like, listen, enjoy it. Are you loving it? Come on!
I'm going to listen to that tonight when I need to fall asleep.
Oh no!
That's not a
another
tune.
one. Well, I did learn another song, and I'll tell it to you at the top of 3.
Okay.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
Last but not least,
Chrissy's Clickbait.
were Ricky Lee, Tim, or Joel at the Logies last night?
I don't believe so, Swanee, but I did run into Blackers in the lift. Obviously, I'm up in Sydney.
Yeah.
And he said he did watch it, though.
Oh.
I think him and Ricky might have got together and watched it, together. Had a little viewing party. I'm sure
a little
they'll
viewing party.
tell you about it next.
I'm sure they will. Of course, you were there and you saw the greatest moment in Australian television history when the eternal underdog, a man that we have loved separately and together and as a nation for over 40 years, got the award that he deserved.
I was so thrilled, Swanee, and I thought his speech was fantastic and funny. Like, it really reminded Australia what a talent he is.
Of course, we speak of the one and only Larry Emdur, the man that you and I have been behind forever, even before he was nominated, we said.
13 months ago, we started this campaign.
Correct, and it came to fruition. Now, when he did accept the award, you could tell how thrilled he was. And he did threaten to get the nominees. He was so sure he wasn't going to win that he said on his show, look, if I do win, I'm going to get the nominees' initials tattooed on my butt cheek. And turns out Larry Emdur is, among many other things, a man of his word.
I said that if I won the gold logie, I was so confident I wasn't going to win that I'd get the nominees' initials tattooed
Correct.
on my bum. Kylie, can I ask you a question? Because I can't see anything.
Yeah.
Is it the regulation distance from my crack?
Well, it was a little high.
I thought I was on The Price is Right. Kylie comes over and says, lower.
What a
did it.
thing to do on live TV.
He is so gorgeous. He'd be so thrilled with that. And it was a great speech and self-deprecating and honest and I just love him.
I hope we get to see a photo of the butt with the initials.
Oh, I'm sure we will. I've got to ask you, what was the reaction in the room to him winning?
Everyone was stoked.
Yeah.
Everyone was really wrapped. And I feel like, as I was saying before, I was sitting with Rove, who he just gets TV and knows how things work.
Yeah.
He was saying when Larry won the most popular presenter earlier on in the night,
silver.
or won the silver, everyone kind of then knew, he's got this in the bag.
Yeah, it's very unusual for the person that wins that not to win
Exactly.
the gold, but I'm glad that that prophecy was true in this case. Now, good news for fans of The Weeknd who had tickets to his cancelled tour. I think he was supposed to be coming in November.
Yeah.
And he cancelled it and sort of has gone underground, wouldn't you agree?
I would. And I just thought that maybe he'll never come to Australia again to perform. I thought that was just it.
Well, you were wrong because he has announced his After Hours Till Dawn Global Stadium Tour is coming to Australia almost a full year after he was initially slated. October, you get to see him. You'll be there.
Oh, I'll be there. I might even go twice. I love him that much. On the weekend, Swanee, I can tell you, I follow Dermois, as you do, and there was a post about him entering a plastic surgeon, a cosmetic surgeon, Dr. Orion, that the Kardashians see. So I'm excited to see whether he's going to be sporting a bit of lip filler or if he's got a new look going on.
Oh, maybe it was a little tune-up and that's why he disappeared.
Yeah, true.
He's kept a very low profile. Maybe he was all bandaged up like, Steve Martin from that 80s film. Anyway, enough old references. It's time for Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel to take over the airwaves. Have a gorgeous Monday night.
Now check this out. The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.